what the
Black
fuck is
lady
you
on
watching?
time.
You
And
see
we're
the
smoking.
thumbnail? You see the title?
Yo, what the hell are we watching? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, what the fuck is this, man?
Yep.
Some rainbow clothes flying around on the
Yeah,
thumbnail and
I
shit.
don't know, man. And the Garbage Pail Kids, all that stuff, man. We're going throwback. We're doing, yeah, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And actually, we
Let's see
encourage
some.
anybody like who's been tuning in, send us the weirdest picture you got. I mean, of course, that ain't gonna flag
Yeah.
because, of
You
course,
can
we
send
can't
it to
pull that up.
info@gmail.com, or you can send it to one of us if you know us.
Yep,
If you can find us,
yep.
we ain't
We
hard to
encourage
find.
it. Yep, we encourage any and all. Hell yeah.
No doubt. That was dope going live on Instagram though and shit. We got all pretty much love in the chat. Wasn't no hate and shit, no trolls and
Yeah,
none of that. That was dope.
yeah,
And we played this, I thought that was kind of funny as punk ass went live when we went live. What up though,
yeah.
Christopher Jordan?
Hey, what up, though, Christopher Jordan?
Yeah. You like that thumbnail, dog? What's your opinion about that thumbnail?
Yeah. I know Christopher Jordan got to know some of that old school throwback Garbage Pail Kids, but of course it was a little bit rainbowy. Yeah.
Was them all garbage pail kids or was there some treasure trolls mixed in there? I didn't really look at it that strong.
Yeah. I just
Brother
I just
King
went
X
ahead
in the
and
building.
picked the weirdest picture I could find. Yeah, so what up,
Brother
though?
King X in the building. Who you going in on? We ain't the trolls ain't here yet, Brother King X.
Yeah.
What up, go to Detroit? Go get he
Already.
already Brother King X came in with guns and blades and this shit.
Oh shit, I know. Yeah, what the hell? He like
Smash
ready.
like y'all. Let's get the trolls up in here. We gonna see what they got to talk about. The
Yeah, yeah,
haters.
yeah, yeah. Keep the ammunition. Keep the ammunition.
Yeah. What up though, Detroit? Go get us in the building. It's good having y'all on the special Monday night episode. Tomorrow we'll be back on YouTube
Hey,
with
what up, though?
Israel Porter. Shout out to Israel Porter. Shout out to the Alien Gang. Rap God X, Kid Vicious. Yeah.
Uh,
So far, it's only the hood smokers up in the chat, but I know we got more people tapping in. They're coming. Here they come and shit. I told you, give it a couple minutes, dog. They won't come.
Yep,
If you make it, they will come.
yep.
The fuck is they watching?
I mean, Brother King X already unloaded a whole clip on.
Brother King X, you already got them scared to leave a comment, dog. They don't even want to jump in the chat and shit.
He coming in like the Predator movie and stuff, mowing down the forest and stuff.
Oh yeah, that fucking what kind of gun was that? A BAR or something? Bionic air
the
rifle or
Gatlin,
something?
the Gatlin of some sort. That's all like,
Yeah, didn't
yeah,
Jesse the Body Ventura have that gun?
yeah,
Wasn't Jesse the Body Ventura on Predator? Wasn't he the
yeah.
one who
Jesse
had
the
that
Body
gun?
Ventura. Yep,
Yeah,
Jesse the Body Ventura. Yeah.
yeah, that was my shit.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, yeah. The Garbage Pail Kids. I remember them
Yep.
cars and shit. They made the movie too and shit. The Garbage Pail
Oh,
Kids
I
movie.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like in the 80s, wasn't it? Maybe, yeah, it had to have been the 80s, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, because the movie's almost older than us. You know,
Oh.
shit. You and me was probably all the hood smokers that's in here right now. Yeah, we was probably knee high to a grasshopper.
Southwest CC in the building.
Southwest CC, what up, though? Southwest
Yeah.
CC, you might remember the Garbage Pail Kids.
That came out around the time of Howard the Duck. Remember Howard the Duck?
Yeah, pretty much on that same kind of. Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of how they made the Garbage Pail Kids, like how they made the Duck and shit.
yeah,
They ain't have all that computer technology shit they got now. They can use on the movies back then. They had to be more creative and shit. You know what I'm saying? Actually get
right.
creative with it.
Yeah, it's
You know,
94 degrees out here, man.
yeah, it's about 20 degrees hotter there than it is here, and I thought it was hot here and shit.
Yep,
74 out.
damn.
74 in Detroit. What was you watching this morning on Tubi, Brother King X?
Yeah, what's that?
Was you watching Howard the Duck, Garbage Pail Kids? Brother King X.
Yeah,
Said
yeah.
he was
Like we did mention three different movies. So yeah, which one? Which one? Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids or the or even Predator.
yeah, Predator. Yeah, that was a classic. The first one. Now there's like I don't even know how many of them movies they made. Same
Oh,
thing with
Howard the Duck.
Terminator. Oh, Howard the Duck.
Yeah,
Howard the
man.
Duck is some shit. I'm surprised they ain't never make a part two to that. They should bring back Howard the Duck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking
I know.
shit. I interview Howard the Duck. Have him on the Hood Smoker podcast.
Yeah. Where you been? Where you been, man?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't
he's
he an
been in
alien duck?
Cleveland. Cleveland, remember?
Yeah, he was an alien, wasn't he? An alien duck.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
came from like some kind of alternate universe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Brother King X knows. Man, this motherfucker smacked up here with this shit.
Uh-oh.
This thing driving around shit. This motherfucker. Crazy Bone that smacked up over here and shit. You look just like Crazy Bone and shit. Crazy Bone from the Eternal 99 album, but yeah, they done smacked up all on the side of the road.
Damn, yeah.
That sucks. That should be fucked up. I hate when that happens.
Damn.
Oh, you know, you troll fishing Christopher Jordan. Yeah, we figured that thumbnail will reel him in.
Troll fishing.
We still doing that. Any trolls that want to, we ain't found none that want to step up to the plate and go at it face to face though yet.
Yeah,
We ain't found one that can troll good enough.
yeah. Hey, y'all. I'm probably gonna have to let my phone cool down again because it's doing that thing again.
No doubt. I was sending the invite to Brother King X. Glantonio Todd in the building. Y'all don't go nowhere, man. Glantonio's out there in the desert heat. His phone be heating up, but he'll be back in. I'm gonna send the invite to Brother King X right now. So I might freeze up. Tap in, just tap in the chat. Let us know when you're ready to come back on, Glantonio. All right, bro. All right, I'm gonna shoot the invite to you, Brother King X. What up, though, D Cochran? Brother King X. Hold on, y'all. Let me add Brother King X on. And we back up in this motherfucker. Jay Gutta, 1/3 of the Hood Smokers podcast. Antonio Ty from Tucson, Arizona was just with me. We in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? It is what Detroit versus everybody in this motherfucker right now. Brother King X about to hop on here with me live. Then you're gonna have another 2/3 of the Hood Smoker podcast. We go live every Wednesday, Saturday night with hip hop legends. You know what I'm saying? Detroit to the world. But we got tomorrow night Israel Porter in the building. Shout out to Alien Gang. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. Shout out to the Alien Gang. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day out here in Detroit too. You know what that means? Everybody gonna be outside. Everybody outside because it's nice out. You know what I'm saying? Outside doing their thing. We out here. DC. Yeah. We wait for Brother King X to be tapping in. If you don't tap in in a minute, Christopher Jordan, I'll shoot you the invite, dog. Brother King X, you out there? Tap in, homie. I send it to you in a text message. But yeah, what the fuck is you watching right now? You know that shout out Blantonio, he be sending them crazy thumbnails. Like he said, if y'all can think of some weird, crazy ass, off the wall ass pictures, man, send them to us, man. To use for the what the fuck is this thing when we go live during the week. We got King X in the building, Detroit in this motherfucker all day. What up, dog?
What up, though?
Yeah, brother King X in this motherfucking shit. Just get some weed, dog. Fucking about to go get some little Caesars too. Some little sneezers.
Little skeezers.
Yeah. Yeah, we just take that mic. You right, Detroit Go Getters. We had to take that motherfucking. We had to snatch that bitch from the world. Hey, you heard that new diss track by Kendrick Lamar on Drake?
Yeah.
I listened to that bitch like 3 times, dog, because there was some bars on there I liked. Like I like that one where he said, you trying to push a P, you need to worry about push a T or some shit. I like that
Uh-huh.
bar. He had some bars. It was just the way it started off. I was like, man, a lot of people's just gonna skip right by this because it started. Oh shit, I think we got. Shout out Scary Brandon. What up, though? Scary Brandon in the building.
What
Must
up,
be some
though, fam?
TPB. What's
Detroit
TPB?
go get it. Always in the building.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I thought the song started off kind of slow, but if you pay attention to what he's saying, he's roasting Drake on there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 6 minute track, and you know these kids these days they can't their attention span too short.
No, they can't.
No, but I salute Kendrick. That shit went in. I hope he ain't fucking with Rick Ross though, dog. Just because they both dropped diss tracks on Drake and shit. Yeah, I heard that Gucci Man, No Diddy. There's a couple different No Diddy tracks out now. Ever since we came out with we started saying that No Diddy. Everybody been
Diddy.
dropping No Diddy tracks though. We've been saying that shit now since that shit Diddy got exposed. We've been saying No Diddy.
Diddy.
Yeah, No Diddy. What up, though, Scary Brandon? Is TPB? Is that Tampa Bay? You hitting us a shout out to Florida.
Tampa Bay in the building.
Yeah.
No Diddy, no doubt.
Yeah, no Diddy. Shit. No Benzino.
Right. No Fat Joe
No
or
Tony
Bitch Ross
Sunshine. Yeah. That
or Con-
motherfucker.
or Coney Sunshine.
Glizzy to the Chizzy, Tony Sunshine. Yeah, he gave Drake the pack. Yeah, he got Drake's ass. He roasted Drake if you ask me, dog. Was that Kendrick Lamar who mentioned the Pistons in this song, or was it Drake? Some I know it wasn't the new one. He didn't say shit about the Pistons, because I listened to that new track he dropped today about 4 hours ago. I listened to that bitch like 3 times, dog, and I caught different bars every time. But I didn't. I did hear that one of them diss tracks they mentioned the Pistons, talking about y'all losing like the Pistons or some shit. Oh, Gucci Man said that shit. I know I heard it on something. I couldn't remember what diss track that was. And I know people in Detroit was getting mad about him saying whoever said that, like
Right.
disrespecting Detroit like that. But shit, the Pistons was playing like trash this year, though. They set a record for like the most straight losses in history and shit, though. Like they need to get it together.
Yeah, but still, it ain't up to him to decide.
Right, right. Yeah. Hell yeah. And shit, look at Michigan basketball, though. It was like since Michigan football won, they ain't even give a fuck about the basketball team. They done fired Juwan Howard and shit.
Hmm.
Shit. Okay, yeah, it was on the No Diddy track. Yeah, I did hear that. I don't know why Gucci Man taking shots at Detroit. I know Gucci Man fuck with Detroit. Shit, I know Vezel, I don't know if he signed with Gucci Man, but I know they dropped that one track right before he went to the feds, that Angel Wings. They shot the
Oh
video
yeah.
for him and all that. Icewood Vezel and Gucci Man. Yeah, but Gucci
Hmm.
Man, you ain't got no rights to say that about the Pistons though, unless you stay here. You know what I'm saying? We can dog the Pistons. Everybody else can't though. If you ain't a Detroiter, you can't dog the Pistons. Cause we still got the bad boys, and we still got that '05 team that was whooping ass. Almost swept the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, in the finals.
And the same thing goes for Eminem, Benzino.
Mhm. Exactly. It's the same type of thing. Same thing. If we want to talk shit about Shady, we can. But ain't nobody outside of Detroit talking shit about Shady. No, we ain't buying that.
Really bad.
No, real talk. We keep that shit in Detroit, our problems and shit. Detroit is our motherfucking home, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said that shit on that Benzino disc. Like you call me your stand, but man, you don't understand. Detroit Brothers Band, the city's our land.
Right.
Motherfucker, we don't- Detroit stick together. Detroit versus everybody was more than just a saying. It was like a movement for real. Even though they say
For real.
Detroit cool with everybody now, we know what it is here in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? How
Sorry
you
about
doing?
that, wait,
For real.
baby.
Like Trick say, we from the D, from the D,
Yeah, but
and
shit. I
nothing but
remember
the
when
D.
I remember when Trick announced that shit on it was MC Search's show. Remember? Search had a
Mm-hmm.
show here in Detroit. It was him and Royce the 5'9", and he was like, anybody come to Detroit, you ain't spending money in Detroit. You ain't gonna tax our artists to open for y'all in Detroit. This and that, like, we gonna fuck y'all up. I think Young Bird was the first one who got it and shit. And
Yeah, he got that transformer chain snatch.
it was fake too. They found out they took it to a jeweler and that bitch was glass and shit. That transformer chain. I mean, I heard Search telling the story. He was in the hotel. He said, and he was like, "Man, I felt bad for that dude because the goon squad was waiting. You know what I'm saying? They was waiting for him at the
Mm-hmm.
hotel. As soon as he walked in, they gave him the business, and he sent his ass right back to the shy. He came to Detroit and turned right back around without
Mm-hmm.
a transformer chain. And then Rick Ross, you ain't got to talk about that motherfucker. Ran up on his whole bus and shit. The goons did. And the
Rick Ross
police.
didn't even Rick Ross didn't even get a chance to land and park in this motherfucker good.
Like the gate locked. The gate locked. I can't come in. That motherfucker, they would have letting your ass in. Yeah, Zeno went in the hide. I don't even know where. I ain't heard nothing about Benzino. Benzino up in the Red Roof Inn somewhere, going through it, dog. He going through some
Right,
things. He got a bottle of fucking moonshine or something, and his
right.
some sissy up in there with him.
He up there going through the escort pages and shit,
Right, for real.
looking up
He
under the TS section.
Yeah, because I feel what Detroit Go Getters was saying why they wasn't going to roast last night when we was on Instagram, why they feel like they roasting Benzino because of his mental health problems and all. That's why I did that track, Benzino Needs a Hug. I was going to go in super hard on him, but I was like, man, when I started doing my research on him, I was like, this motherfucker need a hug. He going through all, he was crying in the back. He always crying, dog. He was crying in the back
He
of
is.
the cop car. He was crying on drink chance. He been crying on everything, dog. This was a few years ago when I did that, and he was crying in the back of the cop car because he ain't pay his rent or some shit. He was trespassing. They took his
Damn.
ass, and then he ratted on his nephew. That shit's crazy. And got mad because the police shit got released, and we uploaded it. But shit, it is what it is. He was saying names, how he did it, this and that. He jumped out the car. He was shooting. He just started shooting. No, 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 no. Full names. First and last. He was giving social security numbers, birthdays, addresses, all that good shit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Hey, that reminds me, Christopher Joy, what you saying about Rick Ross back in the days, like in the early 2000s, when motherfucking Royce was beefing with D12 and he was dropping all them mixtapes and he was going in on them. He had like the Street Lords on there. He had all them on there and he was like, I'll lure Bizarre out with a cheeseburger. When he was talking shit about Bizarre shit. But they squashed all that. Him and Proof squashed it and Royce rolls with them all now. It's all good. But that was back in like '05, '06 around then. Royce was going in on them, dog, on the mixtapes. But they was blackballing Royce, you know what I'm saying? That's why like Monty talks about that. They was the only one they did that red team and mixtape with Royce the 5'9" in them. You froze up, brother King X. Your screen froze, dog. Brother King X. All right, he'll be back on in a second. Maybe he got a call or something. But what's good? Yeah, that shit's funny as hell. Christopher Jordan leave a bucket of chicken for Rick Ross under a box. You got him. That's almost a bar, dog. That's almost a bar right there. I'll leave a bucket of chicken for Rick Ross under a box before he gets tossed. Ain't nobody gonna miss him. No loss. He wanna be the boss. Now he gotta pay the cost, motherfucker. Ain't no boss kissing Diddy on the lips, motherfucker. No Diddy. All right. Would you have a call or something?
Oh no, I was sending out invites.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Hell yeah. No, I told Christopher Jordan that was a bar, that almost a bar, so I went off and then shit what he left. Leave a bucket of chicken for Rick Ross. Lure him in with a box before he get tossed. He paid the price. You want to be the boss? Kissing Diddy on the lips and you took a loss. Ricky Rose. Mm.
Najee. Now you got caught with your pants head bra off.
Ooh, gay back music, broke back music.
Throwback music.
Hell yeah, dog. It always ends up like that, Christopher Jordan. You see how we roll this shit. Detroit just always we always be getting hated on, dog. Even like I even said that in that one track. Even when we're our sports team, when our teams are on top, they still hate us, dog. Like we can't get a break. They still hating. But I feel like Detroit's on the come up now. We gonna be the city on top now. That's why everything's trying to come here. They trying to we setting records like most people here, most people there and shit. This and that. Like so, people gonna come to Detroit. They see there's they see a opportunity now in Detroit. But it's kind of fucked up for the people living in Detroit because it ain't really helping the people living there though.
Right.
They could be spending all that money on the people in the city and the neighborhoods that's all burnt down and tore up.
Right. That's
But
what they need to really do.
right. But I
Just
think low,
like just like y'all got them homeless people and put them up in hotels for the NFL draft. Act like every day is the NFL draft.
exactly, dog. Now they all back out there. So they ain't in no hotels now. Now that the
Right.
tourists ain't here.
Well,
How you gonna blame it?
I'm about to tell some more tourists to come here. I'm about to do something if that's what it takes for y'all
Right.
to take care of the homeless. If that's what it takes,
Because Detroit
by
already
all
showed what they
means.
could do. Detroit alone show what they can do when 4-2 Doug did that welcoming home at Little Caesars Arena
Hmm.
and packed that bitch. Detroit rappers packed that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Packed the stadium. So Detroit, we can do that shit. We've been doing it on our own. Like, look at Esham, dog. Esham was getting rich off Detroit, off Michigan at first. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So we know. And people, look at all the underground trap rappers now on YouTube, getting millions of views and shit out of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them and shit. Like Cash Kid, a lot of these young rappers and shit get millions of views and they're from Detroit and shit.
right.
Now they made it look good for
That
like 3 days, Christopher George. Try to make the bandos look like people's living in them and shit in the buildings.
right. Knowing
Put some
damn well
flowers
they
and shit.
abandoned.
Yeah, they did like a couple weeks of landscaping in front of some bandos and shit, planted some flowers and shit.
Put some mannequins in some abandoned buildings and shit.
Right. That's some bullshit.
Yes,
So
it
who we
is.
got
Shit
up
up the
in
hook.
here? Where the trolls at, dog? I could have swore that thumbnail would have drew the trolls in. When Black Antonio sent me that, I'm like, yep, this one gonna draw them in. This definitely gonna draw them in. Garbage pail kids and shit flying around in the rainbow and shit. It's gonna draw these
Right.
motherfuckers in. They're gonna
Who's
be thinking.
going 1200?
So you said you was just watching Howard the Duck. I was
Mm-hmm.
looking at that shit. That shit came out in like what, 86, 87, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
88.
I remember
Yeah,
before they had full fledged cable, the apartments used to remember when the apartments used to come with HBO and Cinemax.
yeah.
And
Yep.
you just had to hit the switch to either one from regular TV to that to that. Man, I
Yep.
swear, my grandma lived on Chicago and Lawton. Every time I look up, Howard the Duck was on. It was
That-
either that, it was either that or Cobra.
Oh yeah.
It was that Cobra
A lot
and
of them
Alien.
old, yeah, Alien. A lot of them, and a lot of the movies with like Arnold and Sylvester Stallone in them and shit, and like
Hmm.
type movies and shit. Because Arnold was killing it in the '80s with the Terminator, the Predator, and all that shit.
Hmm.
That shit was killing him. We was talking about that. So sorry about
What
that.
is
Wait. Thank you.
what is racist ass?
Now I gotta. I just got my trees. Now I gotta. I think I only got one more stop to go. I gotta shoot the little sleezers and get some motherfucking pizza. So let's see. Shit, we had these bitch slapping for a second, dog, when we first came out. That's what I told Antonio. Give it a couple minutes, they gonna pop on. But I think we might have already started. You came right on with the gats firing and shit. So I think the trolls kind of backed off right away. Like, oh shit, we gonna get attacked. They seen all the blue wrenches in the chat. We knew they didn't have a chance and shit. The hood smokers showed up for this one and shit. It scared the trolls away. Shout out to all the hood smokers, man. Shout out to the Detroit Go Getters who came on there with us last night. We gotta have y'all on for your own interview. Straight celebration, you know what I'm saying? Detroit hip hop. Yeah, where the fuck is my driver's license? These bitches gonna gave me my shit, then give me my license back with my shit. Hold up, I gotta go back. You bitch ass motherfuckers. Cause you know you do that, you gotta give me your money with the driver's license. When you pull up for that curbside,
Right.
I don't see my driver's license in this motherfucking bag, dog. I'm about to be pissed. Yeah, nah, this bitch ain't in here. I'm about to go ham on this bitch. You ain't sure I ain't dropped that bitch. No, I ain't dropped that bitch. Yeah, I ain't dropped that bitch. That bitch didn't give me my shit. I gotta go back. I gotta have that. Well, shit, my shit's about to expire any fucking way, but I need my shit or I ain't gonna be able to go from this bitch. On my birthday, my shit expires. That's June 7th. That's coming up. Shit, we got a special Sunday night episode this weekend. Cinco de Mayo, Chat Town in the building. Detroit legend, motherfucker Bill.
What up, Champ Town?
Yeah, I gotta pull up. These motherfuckers lost my fucking driver's license, man. I'm gonna be fucking. That's how I drop that bitch, dog. I'm gonna still pull up in here. These dumbass motherfuckers, dog. If that bitch, man, if they drop that shit in the street or someone walking out, they supposed to put it in the bag. That shit's supposed to be in the bag with the weed. So hopefully it's at the register in this bitch.
Let them put them on. Let them put them on the live while you get your license.
Couldn't put them on the lab while I get my license. I'm pulling up on them right now and shit. I'm gonna just catch them when they come out. So I'm actually gonna hop out, make sure I ain't drop it, cause then I'm gonna feel stupid as hell if this bitch is like under my feet while I'm driving and shit, cause I did dump it out in my lap. Boy, nah, them bitches did. Them bitches played me, dog. They give me my shit. My shit ain't up in here. I know I ain't throw it in the middle. Bitch, give me my shit. Damn, I smell weed like a motherfucker up here. Motherfuckers be up in here at the dispensary smoking like a motherfucker waiting to get their weed. This motherfucker right here, dog. This motherfucker right here. This shit right here. This shit called injected pre-roll. It's a distro 10 lemon meringue pie. This shit 43.89% THC. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. Let me get it up a little close. I was upside down. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. But this shit strong as hell. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. That bitch gonna have me in this bitch like, oh shit. I can't believe they didn't put my ID in here, man. I'm gonna choke the life out this motherfucker up here. This shit.
Take them to the riverfront and see if they can
Them a bunch of
swim.
your body slam and shit. Yeah, gas prices too high for me to be pulling out and having to do motherfucking the Michigan Ave turnaround and come back and shit, cause they done forgot my damn license and shit. Let me make sure I ain't slipped that bitch in my wallet somewhere it ain't supposed to be and shit. But nah, hell no. Them bitch ass motherfuckers. What the fuck is this? Damn, it's kind of hot and sunny out today. Shit, you work today, brother King? Ed?
Yep.
Yeah. It was a nice day today. It's starting to heat up though. It was cool earlier and shit. It was it was like the perfect weather and shit. Now it's starting to get a little hot.
I know.
And let's go. And it's probably like 100 degrees in Arizona, and we in the 70s talking about it's hot here in Detroit and shit. Like, but we got a different kind of heat, dog. You know, we got all that moisture in the air that
Hmm.
it feel a lot hotter than it really is. Man, they better come on out here. Yeah, I see them looking out the doors. Yeah, y'all got my driver's license in there. I'd go up in there. I can't bring the phone in there though. You know, they don't let you bring the phones up in the dispensary.
Mm-mm.
They think you about to hit a lick out of them or something. You know? Shout out to everybody that got their blue wrench. Shout out to everyone who got their blue wrenches and shit in the chat. That's all we got is blue wrenches in that bitch and shit. Had to give me some new channel locks and shit. That's the number one tool of a plumber is channel locks. Use them bitches for everything. Channel locks and pipe wrenches. And the torch and solder and all that shit. Damn, man. This bitch. The fucking. Swear to God. All right, come on out, bitch. They got some new people out here. That's what it is. I need to get this shit together. I'm gonna give them the receipt too, man. Then I'm gonna light this bitch up when I pull up out of here. Well, I'm gonna have to probably wait a little bit for that pizza.
Little Caesars pizza, pizza.
Yeah. I've been getting you see how they be calling it Detroit. They got the Detroit style pizza and shit. They call it
Hmm.
Detroit. That's what I usually be grabbing now and shit. You on your way to get some juice? What kind of juice you getting, Christopher Jordan? I think I know what kind of juice you talking about. Some
Right.
Saint Ives, some Colt 45, some OE, the it eyes. Hey Christopher Jordan, I know you remember that the 800 ice back in the day. All right, here comes this dude. Let me get my shit.
211 still reserved.
Oh shit.
Milwaukee's best ice, 3 for $5 motherfucking.
Right. My driver's license wasn't in the bags. What the fuck up? What are we doing up there today? I'm sorry. Can you pull over in the curb spot over there and yeah. Talk about what the fuck is they doing in there? They should be doing their motherfucking job is what they should be doing. And they better give me something free with that too and shit. Motherfuckers. I stopped coming up to this bitch. It ain't like there's not another 50 in the same area and shit. You got more motherfucking dispensaries now around here than we got liquor stores. Some of them don't even look like dispensaries, dog. You seen that one over on Greenfield? That's up in the shopping center. I think it's by it's either Joy in Greenfield or Plymouth in Greenfield. There's a dispensary, dog. It's up in the shopping center. You can't even notice that bitch, but it's up in there and shit. It's hard to
Joy
see.
Roll in Greenfield.
Yeah. Well, what they were yeah. Yeah, there was. It was a dollar and some change, yeah. Like I mean like more. Oh no, no. I don't know who that is. Right? Yeah, it's under receipted. They trying to get me to put my government name live on YouTube. Nah, y'all ain't get me like that. Y'all gotta find me on Facebook to get. I don't even got my government name. Well, it's on there if y'all search hard enough. I had to make a new Facebook because they locked me out when all that bullshit went down. When Meta went down, and
Hmm.
I thought my shit froze up. I'm like, damn, they done shut me down, but they shut everybody down. I fucked up, so I made a whole new Facebook, and then I got back into my other one and shit. So I was like, fuck that. So I don't use the
I know
one with
what you're
my
talking about.
government.
You talking about over there on Greenfield and Grand River, 7 days west.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yep. It's kind of hidden back there. You don't even know it's back there.
What Mammoth used to be.
Yeah, I went there with my homeboy Damon. He lives over on St. Mary's and shit. You know who he's boys with? He's boys with we had him as a guest. Used to rock with Too Short, Bad Ways, Jay
Oh
Rizzo.
yeah, yeah, Rizzo,
Yeah, he was talking about him to me. He knew him from the projects over there. I guess Jay Rizzo came from the Jeffries projects.
Herman Gardens,
Yeah, Herman Gardens. Yeah, you right. Now it's called Garden Estates or some shit.
Garden View Estates.
Yeah, trying to make him look all nice. Probably taxing motherfuckers up in there.
They still go by Ica.
Yeah, no doubt. Much love, Mr. Jordan. Salute, family. Salute the Staten Island, New York, Tucson, Arizona, Canada's in this bitch. Detroit always in this bitch. You know what
Hey,
it
you know
is.
what? D. Cochran said, "What's on Detroit pizza?" I'm about to break down the history of all the pizza chains. Every major pizza chain, the big ones, was founded and started in Detroit. From Pizza Hut to Domino's to Little Caesars to Papa Romano's.
That's a fact. Buddy's Pizza. You can't forget about Buddy's and shit.
Buddies, Buddies, Jets, all that is Detroit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hungry Howie's, Detroit.
Shit, Mike Illich, he was the owner of the. He passed. His family still owns the Red Wings and the Tigers, and that's the owner of Little Caesars and shit.
Caesar.
And they sell. That's what they sell at the Pistons games and the Lions game. Little Caesars. You go to any game anywhere in Detroit. Oh, thank you.
Sorry about that. You're gonna get a voicemail from us because we just called you. Like,
oh, that was y'all calling.
Yeah.
All right, you too. What I'm putting my food on, bro. Yeah, I got my shit now. These motherfuckers. I'm glad I looked in there, dog. That's some bullshit. Apparently can't be talking shit like what took you so long. Like they forgot motherfucking ID. If you still watching Southwest CC, you see I had to turn back around and come up to this bitch to the Flower Bowl. Still come up to the Flower Bowl, tell them the Hood Smoker podcast sent you, and they'll look out. Tell them Jay Gutta, Brother Key Gas, Plantonio Ty sent you, and they'll show you some love. They got 3 locations in Detroit, 2 locations in Inkster, and a location downriver. So check them out. The Flower Bowl. It's the purple sign. It's the green cross. That's what I fucks with. I fuck with the House of Dank too and shit. You know who hit us up though out of Inkster that wants to sponsor us that I gotta go holler at? They're on I went by their place the other day just to see what they was looking like. It's called Green Acres. Look them up. They're on Instagram. They're following us. It's called Green Acres Inkster. But it's in Inkster. They was talking about a sponsorship and shit. So I went by their dispensary to see what it was looking like. But I talked to him. I was hollering at him to see what kind of sponsorship they was talking and shit. I mean, if we ain't just trying to do it for free weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. I mean, but I mean, I guess we could run a little commercial for fucking every time we run it, we get a couple zips or some shit. What up, though? We got 12 eyes up in here. Why don't y'all smash like, man, to get us up in the algorithm? The fuck is y'all watching, man? Y'all clicked on here. Y'all tapped in. Say something. Rep your
Hey, if
hood.
they want
We
to,
ain't going
hey,
on.
if they want to sponsor us, they could put some money in on a promo.
Yeah, that shit. We need to talk with them. Like I said, look them up on Instagram, dog. They started following us and they messaged me. It's called Green Acres in Inkster. It says Green Acres Inkster on Instagram. Check them out. They post a bunch of shit. I think it's a newer dispensary out in Inkster and shit, but definitely we can look into that.
Cause I got the
Like I said,
hookup on the promo.
hell yeah, all the security at all the flower bowls got Hood Smoker podcast shirts. So I made sure that someone told me like, go give it to security. Don't give it to the workers or the owners. Go give shirts to all the security at all the dispensaries. They're the ones that's gonna bust the bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's what I went and did. And we got to get that other package of merch coming in. Where y'all from? Let us know where you from, man. It's all love.
Yeah,
We
cause I
only
got to. Yeah, cause I got to get a Hood Smokers podcast shirt.
Yeah, most definitely. We got to get the new logo on there and shit, the new shirts and shit, the new boys. Cause we got the old ones. I got one of them, but yeah, we got to get all new shit. We got to get that merch, and then we gonna be selling merch, and we'll be giving it out, y'all. So all the hood smokers, y'all, you got a blue wrench, we'll send y'all a shirt when we get the shipment in and shit. All the hood smokers gonna get a shirt. But let us know where y'all at, man. I see y'all tapping in. We ain't gonna go in on you unless you're a troll. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta come really
Right.
hard for us to really go in on you and shit. So it's all up. Say what up, though. Rep your city. Smash like on the way. It's the Hood Smoker podcast. What the fuck is you watching right now? You with Jay Gutta, Brother King X. We had Black Tonio tied on it a little while ago. His phone got hot because he out there in that hot 100-degree summer heat and shit.
Like that troll yesterday gonna say y'all butt buddies. And when I
Yeah,
told it, hey, he ain't like when I said, and I was almost your daddy, but the dog beat me up under the fence.
right. And like it was like, you got an any or outie. He was like, go ask your mom and shit. But yeah, I see y'all in here. Where y'all from at? Tune in tomorrow night. We got Israel Port every Wednesday and Saturday night. We go live on the Hood Smoker podcast. You can go check out the playlist. We on episode 274 tomorrow, and we got a special Cinco de Mayo episode with Champ Time Sunday.
So,
What's going down? You know he got a lot to talk about. Y'all like man, not you like meth mouth QT. Fuck that mean QT.
right, y'all like meth.
You must be from where you from anyways, though. You must be
He
that
sound
must be one of
he
them.
he
He
sound like
must
a
have
hillbilly or something. He sound like a
yeah,
redneck hillbilly or some shit like that.
he's trying to
Do
win a
y'all
sheep.
like meth?
He trying to win a sheep and shit.
Right, right. With the gallon of moonshine.
Yeah. Uh, calling him Q. The fuck?
Yeah, right, whatever, motherfucker.
Ain't no Diddy this way, homeboy.
No
No
Diddy.
Diddy. With your little
No
rabbit
Diddy.
on your profile picture and shit.
You on the road. You on the wrong channel if you're looking for the Diddy treatment.
Yeah, you might want
That's
to
what it
change
look
that
like.
out.
That's what it look like. He must be a meth addict. He one of them meth heads who think because he read the Bible while smoking meth, think he a Methodist and shit.
Right, right. Yeah. Now, these motherfuckers be cracking me up with this meth shit because they don't even know meth is like new to Detroit. Yeah, see, though he
Right.
from Arkansas.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
knew it. I knew he was somewhere in the country, some damn where, talking about some crystal meth.
right,
I knew he was an animal lover and a sister fucker.
right. You already know, dog. Yeah, you on the wrong channel. You might want to go to the Animal Planet, something like that. You might like that.
Hey,
You
what
probably
two?
like.
Hey, what two dope say on Rebel Flag? You sit on the bar and you sit on your porch and you fuck your horse.
Right. Yeah, well, yeah, they said they went in on the rednecks on a few tracks. What was that one shit?
Go ahead and get your sister over here. I'm a little horny over here. I'm a bean pole. I'm a bean pole.
Went to Kentucky, I got lucky. Bet this redneck bitch call it
Man,
plucky.
Bucky, redneck fella, moonshine seller, belly
Fuck your
chicken
rebel
plucker.
flag. You
Fuck
probably
you,
got a rebel
rebel
flag in the
flag.
hood of your truck, right?
Right. He probably got a rebel flag. He probably got a rebel flag on his truck while he going and riding around bumping rebel flag.
Yeah, with a rebel flag wife beater on and a rebel flag bandana on and shit. I already know what you look like with your bunny rabbit. You probably got a rabbit skin hat on
Right,
with a rebel flag patch on it and shit.
right. I say it sounded like Sandy said, I say, sir. I say.
Motherfucker probably chewing out some tobacco and shit. Can't understand shit he's saying. Like, oh no, no, tweet pin spitting in a coffee can and shit.
Man, man, I been in on.
Down there, up down
Motherfucker.
there, around the road, around there, down there, around the back. Ting.
I'll tell you what, man. Anyone gonna be my own sister is me, man.
Hey, how come people in Europe think that's how when they try to make fun of the way Americans talk? That's how they try to talk. You ever notice that they talk with like that
Uh,
Brighton hillbilly accent and shit? That's
right.
how they do Americans talk. I
No,
mean,
that's down south.
right. Don't judge us. We ain't all from down south. I got some family in the south, but we shit ain't gonna lie. Shit, I rock with the south. Shit, Atlanta and Detroit, shit, we really a lot similar too and shit, especially with
Right.
music and my hip hop scene and how we
I bet
rock.
you
And
this.
I be right
I bet you this. I bet you this motherfucker got a lifetime subscription to Animal Planet.
for sure. National Geographic and shit.
Right. Subscribe to animal porn.
Like, well, goddamn, I bet you a goat. I'm gonna get me a goat. Chicken fucking. Who's
Right.
throwing chicken hand?
He probably got a dating app called Animal Dating.
Animal dating. Yeah. He swiped on that rooster. He swiped on
Right. Oh, here's the sheep I'm looking for right here.
that. I like his shiny wool. Yeah, what up, though, McWig Splitter?
Big
Flint
wing
Town in the
splitter in the
building.
house. What up, though?
Our Flint Town family, Murder Mitt in this motherfucking dirty glove. Michigan hip hop. Yeah. Yeah, he a weak ass troll. That's why he shut the fuck up too and shit.
Right.
Fuck him.
Right.
If he doing our job,
Knowing damn well his daddy is open.
we we did our job trying to lure you motherfucking trolls in. We had a whole bunch of eyes here a second ago. I guess we ran them all off. Y'all trolls weak as hell, dog. I think what's happening is it's a lot of young ass trolls and they just don't know how to cap no more. Like I said, they don't even know what cap means anymore. Like they
Right.
use cap totally different than what we how we talk. Like when we say capping. Like we ain't talking about lying. When we say capping, we capping on somebody. We blazing them. We roasting them. Motherfucker, we gonna bring that shit back.
Right.
Man, I done turned the AC on. Fuck this shit. Well, shit, I know that this is gonna probably take about 15, 20 minutes for this pizza, so I'm gonna run in here and order. You want to keep it moving on here? Shout
We're
out,
gonna keep it moving.
yeah, keep it moving. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm just running in here and ordering this motherfucking pizza and shit, and I'll be right back.
Yep. Seems like a full ditty. He is a full ditty. A redneck ditty. He probably still 30 years old sucking on his mama's titties. Hell, he probably still in the motherfucking fifth grade at 40 years old. McWig split up there holding it down and shit. Come on, where y'all trolls at? What is y'all trolls at? Come on, trolls. I thought y'all was ready. Thought y'all was ready. It seems like y'all ready to get blazed. It seems like y'all ready to get blazed. What up, D Cochran? Man, like we give a damn that you from a state where the people take pride in fucking their lifestyle and live in trailers and cook meth. You a meth baby, ain't you? You an inbred meth baby. That's all it is. That's what's wrong with you, bro. You an inbred meth baby. Your daddy, your grandpa ain't it, and your uncle, and your mama actually your sister. And your auntie really your cousin. D Cochran up there smoking on that puffing on the silver haze. That's what's up. That's what's up, D Cochran. Canada in the building as always with the Hood Smokers podcast. Yeah. Look at you. Look at the trolls though. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. Nothing but crickets. Nothing to say. Mm-mm-mm. But anyway, make sure y'all stay tuned to the Hood Smokers podcast. Got tons of surprises, tons of surprises, lots of legendary guests on our rises coming in, coming through. Be prepared for that special Cinco de Mayo with Champ Town. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot of stuff going down for y'all. New merch coming, new sponsorships coming, new partnerships about to be formed. We about to do it. The Hood Smokers Podcast, the hottest podcast in the D, the only podcast that brings you the legends, the pioneers, and we keep it real. And this ain't flat, and this ain't Fed TV, because you know when you go talk to Vlad, you're talking to a Fed, and this ain't Kid Tell either. This the Hood Smokers Podcast, where we all about the culture, all about the hip hop cultures. No culture vultures here. Believe that. Believe that. But anyway, what's up with the trolls? Why y'all ain't trolling? Why y'all ain't trolling? Why y'all ain't trolling? Scared, scared. Y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it. I am a seasoned battle rapper. I roast people at work all day, every day for sport. So it ain't no way that y'all trolls want me on the roast fest with the hood smokers. Because if y'all do, y'all either got to be tough. Y'all got to be tough skinned. You got to be dumb, or you got to be inbred. We roast celebrities every day. What makes you think roasting y'all trolls is a task?
I'm
Like
back.
I said, but like I said, I roast people all day, every day at work, so your trolls don't go. That's what I do.
I think we don't got the trolls just back the fuck up, huh?
I know the hillbilly gone because he found out his dad was his grandpa.
No, he had to go find one of them motherfucking he had to go to the Animal Planet YouTube channel. He thought it was that thumbnail dog. He be tricking the trolls. That's the whole thing. We tricking the trolls with them thumbnails, cause you know how our thumbnails usually are. We keep them hip hop. But this is what the fuck
Uh,
we do. We tricking the trolls and we get people like that, animal fuckers and shit. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
And motherfuckers. and mother lovers.
What? This right here, this shit right here, this shit right here. No, this shit is like almost 50%. It's called lemon meringue. It's a two, well, 1 point. It's only 1.2 grams infused pre roll. I'm about to be high than a motherfucker, high than a
I did a
motherfucker.
motherfucker smoking
Man, I'm
down to
about
the
to
last roach.
that, dog, I feel like Easy E 187 them was probably one of the most fucking underrated albums in hip hop history, dog. I love that album, dog. Even though what didn't have like 12 songs, 10 songs, that whole album, dog, every song on there was cold as fuck.
Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. In the 90s, I don't. Niggas ain't shit. In the 90s, I don't trust them. And bitches on my dick, they ain't shit, so motherfuck 'em.
They really
But
is, yeah.
then
Like you were
again, I talk a
saying,
few of my friends 9 times out of 10 for some ends and some skins. Cause I'm the type of brother that gotta have it like a rabbit. Hustling is a hobby, busting hoes is a habit. Now you
yeah.
know Eric White ain't no buster. Another platinum cut from the
I'm a
Compton
pound
Cluster. My
His
name is
name
Easy
is
E.
yeah, that's that shit.
Easy
Straight
motherfucking
out the
E.
motherfucking Compton.
Born
Hell
and
yeah.
raised in motherfucking Compton.
Hell yeah. That was that shit, dog. I love that album. When that album dropped, dog, I played the fuck. It was a tape. I played the fuck out of that tape, dog.
It's
That
the
shit.
end of the world. Invalid still can't get no satisfaction. So I grab my knife, wrote a and now I'm blasting. And I'm
Cause I'm
known as a
on
G. And I'm coming from the CPT. And you should know, bitches, but I thought about can fuck with easy. Wet 'em up,
Light 'em up,
wet 'em up,
light 'em up.
wet 'em up, wet 'em up,
Yeah,
wet 'em
dog.
up, wet 'em
I
up.
think though, real motherfucking G's, dog. To me, low key, dog. I think that was a harder diss track than Dre and Snoop did on the Chronic. What was that?
Dre
What's that
Day.
track? Dre Day, yeah. But I mean, yeah, they didn't just go at E. They went at Luke and Tim Dog
Luke.
too. But
Uh,
it was mainly focused on Easy E because you know how they had the fake Easy E dancing around with the sign and shit and all that. They was mainly
mhm.
going at E and shit with that. They was mad because Dre Day was still making Easy's payday. All of a sudden, you
Damn,
got
G.
Dre
Dre is a G thing on his own album cover. He was a she thing. So, brother, please, put your step to these motherfucking real G's.
stop him in his tracks,
And
show
we
him
got some
down.
killers got ruthless. Yo, Dre, what's
What's
up?
up?
Boy, you should know by now. Stop him in his track. Show him that I'm ruthless.
That was that
Man, that
shit,
was a
though.
classic.
Classic, dog. And you know what other album spoke down by Easy E was 5150, dog. That shit's hard as fuck too. With Neighborhood Sniper and all that shit.
He had
They,
to pay the piper for the neighborhood sniper. Pum 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 pum. Watch me murder them. Bum bum. Watch me murder them.
yeah, that shit was so
Bum
hard,
bum.
dog. Back in the days, that shit used to have me hyped, dog. That was that music
Give
that
me
would
this,
hype
give
me.
me that. Bitch, step off a quit trying to jack. Yo, Mr. Dope man, can I get a hit? No,
No,
but you
dude.
can get my duck sick.
Yeah, dog. That's why I hate when people be like, "Well, Easy E only had one record," but nah, he had more, dog. Easy E had a lot of music out there. Like, I was a true Easy E was probably one of my. He's in my top five. You know what I'm saying? Especially as far as how my style of rap came about, like how I rapped and shit. Easy E was a big influence on me, dog. Huge. Like I said, all my kids knew the song. I made them by the time when they was old enough to talk, they could rap every lyric to Boys in the Hood, dog. That was like how I taught them how to talk. You got to listen to Boys in the Hood over and over again on repeat.
do, 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 do. Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. Got to get drunk before the day began, before my mother started bitching about my friends. Off the gold, then it went blind. Young brothers at the corner throwing up gang signs. Ran in the house, grabbed the clip, with the Mac 10 on the side of my hip. Bailed outside, then I pointed the weapon. Just as I thought, the fools kept stepping.
Hey,
Jumped
since
in
we
the
got
fold.
no, go ahead, brother Key. I don't want to cut you off, but you talking at the beginning of this track, so I'm gonna play this since we got Flint
Play
Town
it.
in the. We got Flint Town in the building. I gotta play this shit, dog. And you on the intro. These brother shit. Enjoy the Flint Town. Gonna shoot this motherfucker. Hallucination. Yeah, with my genius. Through the projects. They don't start no blessings. Where you at, bitch? Where you at? Motherfuckers, you got on. Get your ass and get clapped. Back,
Classic
with the flow.
KDC.
Either way, bitches that I strap on me. And my blade too. You gon' play who? You gon' fade who? Bitch, I'ma shake you. Erase you from existence. If you don't keep your distance, I keep you talking 50 get walked off the hit list. Always in some big shit. Keep it to yourself, made. I'm self-made, self-paid. Never let it wait. That's that shit though. Shout out to Flint Town. I played the intro though. You was on the intro. I got the CD and the ride and shit. That's my shit though. Nitty told me. Shout out to Frank Nitty, Project Born. He said they all these years Project Born and Dayton family been dropping hits and been out there touring, doing their thing, making music. They never did tracks together till they fucked with us, dog. Like years and years, like decades later. And then we did that track. I'm a G. They was all geeked about it. We had bootleg, rest in peace, Ghetto E on there, Frank Nitty, and I think Poke and Chris Poke D's on there too, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And then me and Butcher, you had the intro, and that shit's a banger. I'm a G, and bootleg was the one that spelt it like that with the three M's. The I'm a G, because the N three M's. That's that GD, that gangster lit. You know what I'm saying? Money Mac Murder. Mind, Body, or Money Mac Murder is the three M's. And then you got the Mind, Body, and Soul. But that's why he named it that. Because, bootleg, I ain't trying to put bootleg out there, but I'm pretty sure everybody know, dog. When he did his album, what was it called? Death Before the Finer?
Yeah.
And he was showing that he had the GDs tattooed on him and shit, and the 6 point
And
star
you
and
know
all that.
what? You know who else was a GD? And I even hate to bring his name up. The pedophile.
Oh, man, for real. I know what you're talking about. Sinking Heights.
Yeah, because he had an album. Sucker Heights had an album called Money Mac and Murder.
Mm. Yeah, that's in the folk lit. That's a GD lit. Money Mac, Murder, Mind, Body, and Soul. That's why bootleg. When we sent that track to bootleg to jump on, he sent it back and titled it. It was already titled "I'm a G." And, Butcher titled it the regular way to spell it. Bootleg sent it back with the three M's and shit. When he sent it back, so that's how it ended up being on the album and shit. With the three M's. We gotta get bootleg on, dog. I've been bullshit. Cause I be hitting bootleg up. Bootleg be hitting me up on some shit like just some out the blue shit. Like, what up, dog, this and that. Like, and not no, like, I just been flipping, dog. I don't know why we ain't had the Dave family on it. I was thinking Shoestring, but I just remember when I talked to Shoestring when Bootleg gave me his number and about the feature and shit. That made me not even want to holler at Shoe. And no hate on Shoestring. Shout out Shoestring. I'm just saying, dog. Like, I mean, come on now. You got to keep it 100, dog. I mean, we gonna
Right.
I mean, you got legends on here on the Hood Smoker podcast, dog. I can name a million of them, and I know the Dayton family are legends too. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Everybody know Dayton family. They done did legendary shit. They got legendary hits. They make legendary
Look at
music.
music. For real.
But I mean, come on, like Bootleg told me, dog. I mean, I probably shouldn't even be talking about this shit live, but fuck, because it's business. But Bootleg was like, when I talked to him, he's like, hit up. I was like, man, it was about, no, it wasn't even a feature. It was about a show, a live show. That's what it was. It was a live show. Rest in peace, Lefty. It was when Lefty was still alive. And he was like, man, we need to get, he was like, we got bootleg. He was like, we got ghetto E. We need to get shoestring and shit. So I'm like, all right, let me see if I can get shoestring and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna call bootleg. I ain't have shoestring's number and shit. I called bootleg and I was like, so how much is it gonna run to get the whole Dayton family, dog? We want you, shoestring, and ghetto E. We don't want just you and ghetto E up there. Like that's dope. But we done that like 2, 3 times already. We want to bring shoestring up too and shit. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna give you Shoestring's number. He was like, but if he come at you with some crazy numbers, he was like, just call me back, dog, and I'll talk to him and shit. Like he already knew and shit. And I called Shoestring And it was all love. It wasn't like he was getting rude with me or nothing like that. But it was like the numbers. I ain't gonna put the numbers out there, but it was ridiculous, dog. I felt like the way he was speaking to me, like I get it, dog. Like, yeah, you supposed to be like kind of cocky and I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Being sharing yourself, knowing you a legend. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, I felt like he was like I was trying to book Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Back from the dead, like Tupac
Right.
done rose, and now I'm trying to book him and shit for a show, like shit like that, dog. Like I'm talking about NJ numbers and shit, dog. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta at
Oh
least be.
wow.
I called Bootleg back, dog, and told him the boot was like, oh, let me holler at him, dog. I hit him up. He was like, yeah, it bees like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? This and that, da 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 da, whatever and shit. But anyways, only Bootleg and Ghetto we ended up being on that show and shit. That was the one Andy Christ got jumped at and shit by the one East Side cast and
Yeah, because I noticed bootleg and Get On E get the most features.
yeah, yeah, all the time. Shit, because if you noticed, every time Bootleg ever came to the Batcave, Ghetto E was always with him. Every time Bootleg ever did a show, when we booked Bootleg, Ghetto E was always with him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Every time. But they was brothers. They're brothers. I mean, rest in peace, Ghetto E, Eric Dorsey and shit. He was a real one. Ghetto E was
Hmm.
cool as fuck, man. Like, I got that CD, the first Killers Don't Talk, when he was there. And I remember it was a spur of the moment thing. He got on the track. I wasn't there at the studio at the time, but Butcher then was telling me about it. How he was like, "Man, we need to get Ghetto E. We need to get Ghetto E. Killers Don't Talk." The feature track and shit. Well, it had the hook kind of
Uh,
like how Nodis's was and shit. Killers don't talk, don't talk. But instead, we ran it back again though. And motherfucking we was like Ghetto E. And Butcher was like told Smoking Joe, he was like, man, he was like, say something to him. They was about to bounce, Bootleg and Ghetto E. And they had already Bootleg already did his feature and all that shit. They done went to the liquor store, all that good shit. And then dudes Smoking Joe had a couple dollars and he was like, yo, Butcher was like, I bet you he'll do it. And he hollered at Ghetto. He like, yo, if I throw you this real quick, you can jump on this track. Killers Don't Talk. He did the whole intro talking like Scarface on there and shit. Like, yeah, what's up, my kid? You don't got my money? You don't got my talking like Tony Montana and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he did the whole hook. Killers don't talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. Killers don't talk like. So that's why I always felt like, I knew Eshawn was watching, dog, and I don't know if he took that as like, 'cause when I talked to him, we was all good, but I knew Eshawn way before I was in Killers Don't Talk. You know what I'm saying? So when I talked to Eshawn, I mean, he had his guitar player come and get me at the Dead of Winter tour, just me and shit, to come talk to him backstage, back behind in that little room with the couches and shit. And I had seen Dead Boy coming out, so I started hollering at Dead Boy, and his family was all around him and shit. Shout out Master Wayne and all them, and you know what I'm saying? And fucking, I was hollering at them. The guitar player came up to me, and he was like, "Yo, Eshawn wants to holler at you and shit." Because when I came out, I went up to our merch booth where Joe and Butcher was at, and Joe was like, "How you got a picture with Eshawn?" I was like, "He wanted the motherfucking picture. I ain't even asked Eshawn for a picture." You know what I'm saying? He was like, Eshawn was like, "We should get a picture, this and that." He gave one of his goons. He had a couple goons sitting in there. He gave one of his goons the phone. He was like, "Give me your phone." Eshawn gave one of his goons to take that picture of me, my son Dylan, my daughter Brittany, and six and shit, and the guitar
hmm
player, Eshawn. So it wasn't like a selfie, like I took it like that, because I didn't even
Right.
ask. I was chopping it up with Eshawn like about shows we did, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was bringing up old Harpo shows. I was bringing up the protesting at the Hart Plaza and shit, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was all good. Esham he was the one smoking. He's like, I don't know what this weed is, but it's good as fuck. I got it from Denver and shit. Like, so we was in there smoking and shit. And then I remember I came back to the booth. Joe was like, "You got a picture with Eshawn? How you get it?" He ended up chasing them down after we came off the stage with Dice and
Damn.
shit. Eshawn was on the other side of the stage in the back, and Joe went running after E. You can go on Facebook and find a picture of Joe. There's Joe and Eshawn. You can see Joe cheesing like a motherfucker, big as hell to Eshawn, and Eshawn just looking up like, oh shit, like Joe cornered him. Like, Yo, E, I want to get a picture. I want to get a picture. Like, he caught up with Esham in the corner on Harpo's cornered his ass. But
Hell
yeah,
no.
that was at the Dead of Winter tour and shit. That was a dope show though and shit. It was cold as fuck, but still showed out. It was dope that to see all Eshawn's fans that was there, all them suicidalists. They knew every word, everything Dice was up there spitting. You know what I'm saying? When we brought Dice out, all Eshawn's fans went crazy in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like Butcher was holding the motherfucking microphone out to him while they was rapping Dice's words while Dice was rapping and shit. Cause he did like a 45-minute set after we did a 45-minute set. And he did one
Right.
feature there. And we just stayed up on stage and shit, like hype man and shit. Harpo was trying to kick us off the stage. I remember Joe came over, was like, "Yo, we got to get off," because we took over the sound thing because they tried to tell us they couldn't play our hard drives. So Puppet Master was like, "Yo, he can hook it up to my laptop, the sound system." So we hooked it up to Puppet Master's laptop, and we told Dice, "Just give us your hard drive." Dice had a hard drive full of shit. So he was only supposed to do like 2 songs, dog. So when we threw dice and shit, and it just kept playing, dog, and the crowd was loving it. So Harpo's was telling us we got to get off stage. Our time's up. Joe's coming over and telling me. I even remember I went to the back like I was ready to go. I put my beer up, and I looked back and I seen Dice and Butcher was still on stage killing it. I'm like, fuck that. I ran back out on stage and shit, started killing it with it. I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. We ain't got to get off this bitch. What the fuck? The fans out there say they want us on stage and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
what it was. And maybe one day, I mean, Dice did when we had Dice on the show. That promo thing that old boy that Sick Misfit made, that shit was he did it wrong, dog. He did what we don't want to do. He stirred the pot. What up, though, Antonio Todd? I'm glad you're tapping in because what I'm talking about
What
right
up,
now
though?
about the homie Dice. Like what he did, because I hope Eshawn sees it. Somebody sent it to Eshawn. What he did was he took the parts, certain parts Dice said, and mixed them up and made it sound like the interview was strictly about Dice talking shit about Eshawn, saying his new music is garbage, which he only said a couple times, and then but he kept replaying it in the video, and then he played a whole KDT track through it in the middle, which made it kind of look like a shot at Eshawn. And I want Eshawn to know that dude, we don't fuck with that dude no more. But Antonio Todd be doing our promo videos and shit. That interview, Dice gave you a shout out. You know what I'm saying? He shouted E out for saying, if it wasn't for Eshawn, he wouldn't be known around the world like he is. You know what I'm saying? When he goes
Right.
other places and shit. Yeah, yeah, I know you out there in that hot ass Arizona, son. I was just complaining about this 70-degree weather here and shit. Shit, my pizza's probably about done. Damn, I'm high as hell. I ain't even smoked half this bitch and shit. I had to put that bitch out. Smoking reefer. Yeah, I had to spit true on the trolls yesterday morning. I went live and some trolls came in. I started spitting true when they talked about that they said that same shit that hillbilly was saying earlier and shit, that redneck motherfucker and shit from Alabama or Arkansas, whatever the
That's
fuck he
all.
said. Yeah, he said that same type of shit. And so I had to start spitting. I was like, nah, I smoke true, no homegrown shit. I started spitting the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? I could roll a J 3 seconds flat at the baseball games. I be
Okay,
going
I'll be
back.
lazy the bad.
Yeah, like that's what we smoking
No
out here.
homegrown green, just straight up gas.
Yeah. Right, Antonio,
If you
Ty, you
try to,
know what? You should redo that video, that interview, dog. Make a new one. And I'll delete that one that shit Misfit made. Even though it got a bunch of views and shit. We'll take that L because that shit was he did represent it right, the episode and shit with Dice. And that was the first show we had Dice
he
on
did
season
that. He did that. He did that on purpose, bro.
stir shit up, dog. Like shit we don't that was some motherfucking shit like some DJ Vlad fucking bullshit. That was the motherfucking baby Vlad shit. Like we don't rock like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we have to cut the grass, find out the snakes and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they still trying, dog. They still trying. I'm sure some of the trolls is that motherfucker right there. I ain't gonna say his name no more and shit, dude. With his punk ass. With your punk
Punk
ass.
ass.
Yo, I've been off that dead flowers. I'm telling you, I've been playing that shit. Especially since we had Drunken Mass on and shit, though. Shout out to Drunken Mass, the OG. I'm ready for that new Drunken Mass. But shit, I'm gonna run in here and grab this pizza, dog. If you want to keep it going and shit, or else fucking we can end up me and you been out for an hour and 14 minutes, and then I don't know how long what the time was at when Blantonio left. It starts the clock over, so I don't even know how long this live actually is. But we can go ahead and start it back up, go live later and shit. See what's happening. Talk to the people. This is your time for like Q&A with the host of the Hood Smoker podcast, because you know we our shows are dedicated to the guests. So we let the guests talk. Y'all don't really get to ask us questions and shit. You asking the guest
Right.
questions. So this your chance. We go live here like this. So you can get at us. We'll go live again. Yeah, no, for real. You did. Glad Antonio, you right. I think you should remake that shit. Do another promo for that. Like chop it up and make it right. Like how it should have been.
Hmm.
Not how it was. Cause I even when I was putting it up there, dog, I even was like, man, I don't even really like when I seen it. But I still uploaded it because I needed the we were new. It was the first season. I'm trying to get shit as much content as possible. Content.
Right.
Just trying to find content. Yeah, fucking. But yeah. No, because the Esham unfriended me, but he added me back out. Me and Esham's cool. Now, shout out to Esham. He's a motherfucking legend. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on Esham just as long as I was listening to fucking NWA, shit, Public Enemy, Wu Tang, all that shit.
Hmm.
I was with Esham, bro. What the fuck? Just as much, dog. When the shit, I think I anticipated a new Esham record more than pretty much anything at one point in time in my life. You know what I'm saying? When Esham was dropping something new, that's how I met him up at Planet Rock. He was hand delivered. They pulled up in the suburban. I think it was a big black suburban. They pulled up and they had boxes of the Maggot Brain Theory. That's when that dropped, and they was just giving them out and shit. That's when I was young as hell. I met Esham up there and shit. He signed the Maggot. I wish I still had that cassette tape and shit. Dog. I got that funkadelic. Like did my Maggot Brain shit.
I
Shout out
remember
to
I ran
DJ.
into I remember I ran into Eshawn when I was in high school at this record shop called Curtis Records on Court. They used to be on Curtis or Wyoming. He gave me a the neighborhood shit talker tape and the
Classic.
real life poster.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. The neighborhood shit talker was the shit. Shout out to the neighborhood shit talker. Dice. That's the homie right there. That's my
Ain't
guy.
no motherfucker.
Guy.
Yeah, that's my guy. Forget
That's my
about it.
guy. Yeah. Hell yeah. You see, as soon as we brought Dice up with Drunken Mass, that's my guy. That's my guy. Right. You right. Well, Antonio. Exactly.
Right.
And low key, and what's dope too, Dice was fucking with Los and then before E-Town and shit. Was fucking with Esha.
Hmm.
So so shout out DJ Los. But yeah, I'm about to go in here, grab my pizza and shit.
For
Thinking we
sure.
can go in this motherfucker. But we'll chop it up. I'll holler at you, Vlad Antonio. I'll hit you up, brother King X. Anything you want to say before we
Yep.
jump up out of here? Much love, y'all. What the fuck is you watching? Make sure you catch us. Like I said, it's like a Q&A for the hood smokers and shit. You can chop it up with the host. Ask us whatever. We an open book. We ain't got shit to hide. We stand by our word. You know what I'm saying? We keep it real. We keep it hip hop. Keep it Detroit. More love. We out.
Peace.
Peace.